Okay, well, let's just get right into it here. So anyways, I wanted to go over like something like what my channel, my previous channel was about. And I don't know, anyways, whatever, I'm gonna do it because I want to, I suppose. So this is what my last channel was about. Let's see. What do we got here? Okay, so my last channel was about this. The main thing. So this is a conspiracy that I'm that I was basically using my channel to expose. And so I'm going to zoom in because I don't know if you could see. It says, imagine a world where it is illegal to sit down. Could you survive if there were no place you were allowed to fall asleep, to store your belongings, or to stand still? For most of us, these scenarios seem unrealistic to the point of being ludicrous. But for homeless people across America, these circumstances are an ordinary part of daily life. Okay. So we'll go over it one more time. I'm going to zoom back out. I just wanted you to be able to read it. I can hardly read it. It says, imagine a world where it is illegal to sit down. Could you survive if there were no place you were allowed to fall asleep, to store your belongings, or to stand still? For most of us, these scenarios seem unrealistic to the point of being ludicrous. But for homeless people across America, these circumstances are an ordinary part of daily life. So, I believe that for most of us, these scenarios seem unrealistic to the point of being ludicrous. Basically, that's unbelievable. Most people won't believe it when you tell them, that that's the life of a homeless person. And asking you to imagine a world where it is illegal to sit down. And asking, could you survive? If it was illegal to sit down, would you be able to survive? Could you survive if there were no place you were allowed to fall asleep, to store your belongings, or to stand still? Would you be able to survive? Do you even know that this is happening? Because it says, for most of us, this scenario seems unrealistic to the point of being ludicrous, basically unbelievable. It's like, no, that's not what's happening, right? They're not gonna believe it. So, anyway, but for homeless people across America, these circumstances are an ordinary part of daily life. Anyways, I got to shut my door. Hold on, just a second. So that's a conspiracy. You can call that a conspiracy theory, right? That my whole channel was, that was the whole point of my channel for like 6 years. Was to try to expose this conspiracy, right? And the reason that I did is because my theory is that if we as a people allow this to happen, like let's say that that's true, that's a real scenario. Okay. So here's the deal. So the thing is, if that were true, then we as Americans are in a lot of trouble because nobody's doing anything about it. Nobody even believes it's true, yet it's true. If that were the case, then this country would be like in serious, deep fucking shit, because that's basically martial law being employed on the homeless. That's like police state martial law being employed on the homeless. And if that were what was happening, where police state martial law were being employed on the homeless to the point where it's illegal to sit down, it's illegal to stand still, it's illegal to fall asleep, like, well then this country's fucked, because they're coming for everyone else. Everyone else is next. Any and all of us who think we're so special that they're not going to try to, not going to try to employ that same police state martial law on us, are stupid. Like, people need to fucking look at this shit, right? That was my whole reason for doing the channel. And I started that channel in 2016 or 2017. And then what happened in 2019? Somebody refresh my memory. What is it that happened? Oh, sorry. What's that? Oh, lockdowns? Oh, that's right. Yeah, remember everybody was all upset and fucking foaming at the mouth and angry and stuff. Like, dude, I've been running that channel since 2016. And that's just the channel. I've been doing that since 2007. I only started the channel in 2016. So I'd been doing that 9 years prior, warning people that this is real, this is true, and if people just sit on their hands and just allow this to happen, they're next. We're all next. And what do you think I got? Oh, conspiracy theory. You know, I'm just a conspiracy theorist. I'm just a liar. I'm a liar. That's not happening. Then the 2016 or the 2019 lockdowns, and all those same people, now they're all foaming at the mouth and angry. They're taking our rights away. Yep. Like, I told you. I knew it was coming. Ray Charles saw that shit coming. But nobody cared. Nobody cared. So, can you imagine a world where it is illegal to sit down, illegal to stand still, to fall asleep, where you had no place to store your belongings? Yeah, it says that to most of us, this scenario seems unrealistic to the point of being ludicrous. That's what it says. To most of us, none of us would believe that. They'd say, that's not happening. That's just a conspiracy theory. So, is that a lie? Let's go back to it. Is this a lie? Tell me, is this a lie? Let's check it out again. Let's look at it again. Is this a lie? Tell me, is this true or is this a lie? Imagine a world where it is illegal to sit down. Could you survive if there were no place you were allowed to fall asleep, to store your belongings, or to stand still? For most of us, these scenarios seem unrealistic to the point of being ludicrous. But for homeless people across America, these circumstances are an ordinary part of everyday life. Is that a lie? Is this executive summary, is that a lie or is it true? Oh, I never said that wasn't true. See, I know it's true. I know it's true. Because I lived on the street for 10 years. I saw it all. Then, after living on the street for 10 years, I worked in the homeless service provider field doing street outreach for 10 years. So, I know that's true. I know that executive summary is true. That's why I spent 6 years doing a YouTube channel trying to expose that conspiracy. That is a conspiracy against you, whether you know it or not. Because if they're going to do that to the homeless, what do you think they're going to do to you? You think that you're somehow more special than the homeless? What is it exactly that makes you think that you're more special than the homeless? Is it mainstream media news told you that you are more special than the homeless? Is that where you're getting your information from, that you're more special than the homeless? So, this is a problem. This is a problem. See, I spent 6 years or more running a channel, YouTube and BitChute, trying to expose this conspiracy. Nobody cared. Nobody listened. And within 3 years of running that channel, 2019 happened. Now, again, can somebody please refresh my memory? What is it that happened in 2019? Oh, the lockdowns, right? Well, that's what I was warning the whole time is, if you allow this to happen to homeless people, they're coming for you. Don't you? You don't understand? You don't understand this? Haven't you ever heard that World War II poem that says, first they came for the candlestick makers, and I wasn't a candlestick maker, so I didn't say anything. Then they came for the bread bakers, and I wasn't a bread baker, so I didn't say anything. Then they came for the homeless, and I wasn't homeless, so I didn't say anything. Well, then they came for me, and there was nobody to help me. There was nobody around. Sorry guys. Yeah, I know homelessness it's that's not a very sexy topic though, is it? Homelessness? Well, that's not very sexy. That's not sexy. We want to hear about, the transhuman agenda, and we want to hear about, UFOs and, right? Isn't that what's so important? GMOs in our food and the homeless schmomless. Go away, Sam I am. I don't like green eggs and ham. Go away, Sam. I want to hear about transhumanism and because, I'm so special. Nope. So, yeah, I've been doing this since about 2008, 2007, 2008. I've been warning people about this. And I didn't start up my channel till 2016. And that was what my whole channel was. That was all it was about. Exposing the conspiracy. That homeless Americans, they experience that. That's just a normal part of life is that it's illegal to sit down. It's illegal to stand still. It's illegal to fall asleep. You have no place to store your belongings. And nobody, do you see anybody that really truly cares about that? No. Never, ever. And then I'm like, dude, if we allow this treatment to be imposed upon the homeless, they're coming for us next. Remember the World War II poem? First they came for the bread baker. You don't remember that poem? No. So I'm a liar, right? Is that a lie? Is this all a lie? What I'm saying is a lie? That's what's been going on with the homeless? You know when that report came out? That's a report that came out by the National Law Center in 2000. I think it was 2001 or 2010. I don't remember. It was a 10-year study. So they took 10 years of information to put that report together about the criminalization of homelessness. And that's the executive summary. Let's look at it again. No, not good. So that's a lie. Is that a lie? That homeless cannot sit down, cannot legally sit down, cannot legally stand still, cannot legally... Is that a lie? You're calling me a liar. You're saying I'm lying. That's a lie. And what evidence do you have? Because I tell you, I lived on the street for 10 years. I fucking got a criminal record of that shit. Of because I was standing still or sitting down or falling asleep. I've got a rap sheet as long as my arm from charges like that, sitting down, standing still. And that's common. That's just common if you homeless live on the street. It's just common to get, for it to be illegal to sit down, illegal to stand. That's just common. So that doesn't matter, right? And so when I was saying back from 2016 on my YouTube channel, from 2016 up until 2019, I was warning everybody, if we as a people allow the American homeless citizens to be treated this way unconstitutionally, they're going to come for us next. We are next. And that was all a big lie. I was just lying. And then in 2019, I'm sorry, what was that happened again? I'm sorry. Yeah. Oh, COVIDiodrome. Yeah. Have you guys heard about COVID-19 lockdowns and the masks and have you heard about this and the vaccines? Have you heard about any of this? Anybody? Anyone? Bueller? Heard about any of this? No? Oh, okay, man. So yeah, I just lied, right? I'm just a liar, pants on fire. The only reason I was doing that channel was because I'm a narcissist and I'm just so self-absorbed because I was homeless. I'm just living in the past and I'm so ego. It's all just ego and I'm just living in the past right now. So it's just like, dude, these people, the fucking naysayer and the hater are the stupidest motherfuckers in the whole world, dude. And they'll never admit that I was right. They'll never admit, like, oh my God, remember that crazy guy? He was totally fucking right, man. Not that I care. I don't want you to know. I don't want you to know that I'm right. I don't want you to know that I'm telling you the truth. I want you to think I'm a fucking liar. I really do. Because what good is the information? What good what are you going to do about it? Nothing. I mean, like, I'm glad that nobody listens to me. And then the shit goes down. They don't even remember that I said that. They don't even remember that I warned about that when it happens. They'll mock me, laugh at me, ridicule me, call me a liar, all this and that from 2016 up until 2019. And then it happens, and they totally forgot that they were calling me a liar and they were calling me a conspiracy theorist. And then they're getting locked down and they're fucking crying and they're fucking, crying about my constitutional rights. They don't know. They're so unaware. They have no self-awareness at all. It's just like, whatever, dude. Pass the DMT pipe, bro. So yeah, like, what's up with this executive summary on this National Law Center report about the criminalization of homelessness and how it's illegal for a homeless person to sit down. It's illegal for a homeless person to stand still. It's illegal for a homeless person to fall asleep. Are you aware that that's been going on all this time while you are just like, whatever, partying at Coachella, at the DMT Coachella Festival, while you're out partying at the DMT Coachella Festival? Were you aware that this was happening? Are you aware now that it's happening now? Are you even aware at all? And because like, there's the person that'll say, oh, I know that that's happening. Really? Oh, so you don't see a problem there? You don't see that, like, if they're doing that to the homeless, that there's a likelihood that they're going to start coming for other people besides the homeless next. They're going to start making it illegal for you to sit down next, that you could be next. That never crossed your mind that maybe those types of unconstitutional infringements could be coming after you next if you don't. I've heard it all, dude. I've heard it all. I've been doing this since 2007 and 2008 is when I first started doing this. And I've heard it all. And it's always the same story. The response is always parrots the mainstream media tagline. It's always the same. Lazy, mentally ill, drug addicted, criminal, vagrant, degenerate, failed to take personal responsibility for your life, poor life decisions. It's always the same story. It's never like, it's never like, I wonder how much truth there is to this. I wonder if maybe somebody should look into this some more. And that's why it says, to most of us, this scenario seems unrealistic to the point of being ludicrous. So they don't even believe it. They're just like, nah, I ain't even going to look into that because I know that's not true. Fox News told me they're all just a bunch of lazy, mentally ill drug addicts that are peeing in the subways and shitting in San Francisco streets and stuff. Mainstream news already told me I don't need to look any further. And besides, I want to keep a pulse on what's going on with the transhumanism agenda, because that's way more important. Who cares about homeless people? So anyway, like, do you see how I'm laughing? Like, to me, this is all comedy. This is why I say, and I am somewhat hyperbolic when I say, I'm glad that you don't believe me. I'm glad you think I'm a liar. I'm glad you think that I'm just some conspiracy theorist, I'm just full of shit, man. And I'm just spreading mis and disinfo, man. I'm so fucking glad that people are just like, no, I don't believe it. because it's hilarious. Then I'll see the lockdown and those same people, they're fucking all upset and they're foaming at the mouth and they're fucking pissed. What the fuck? And everybody needs to get up and do, it's the most hilarious shit. It's like super fucking hilarious, dude. So anyway, yeah, in that synopsis it says, for most of us, this scenario seems unrealistic to the point of being ludicrous. Therefore, it must not be true, right? Yep. No, that's not what's happening to the homeless. They're just a bunch of lazy, mentally ill, drug addicted, criminal, vagrant degenerates. Yep. Just keep going. Just keep it up, man. The next lockdown is coming too. I guarantee you. I'll put money on it, motherfucker. You want to bet? I got $100 right now, motherfucker. In the next 5 years, there'll be another lockdown. $100 right fucking now. I'm good for it, dude. What wager you want to make? Is 100 ain't enough? What do you want? You want 500? So whatever, dude. Like totally, bro. Pass the DMT pipe, man. When's the next Coachella, bro? So I did that channel for 6 years until I had a life-changing event take place. And that's just a lie, too. I'm just lying that I had a life-changing event everything I say is just a lie, dude. I mean, it's obvious what my motive is. I've got 5 subscribers. I could make some money off of these lies, man. I've already got 5 fucking subscribers. If I put a link down below, I could start getting money off of this storyboard, man. Because that's what it's been about, right? Yeah, I just had all these links for people to send me money on my last channel. Never did, huh? I even had subscribers like trying to figure out how to send me money, and I refused. I said if you want to donate to my channel, I've got representatives on every fucking street corner of every major city. All you do is walk down the fucking major city, go to the nearest major fucking street corner of a major city, and you'll see a person that looks homeless, that looks kind of like me, has a long beard and hair, and they look homeless. Just go up to them and give the money to them. Those are my representatives, man. I told them, don't give. See, I never got a penny for it, and I never complained about not getting paid either. I do this because I want to. I ran my channel because I wanted to. And partly was to laugh at all the naysayers. Because you got all these people, just like it says, for most of us, this scenario seems unrealistic to the point of being ludicrous. All these people don't believe it, that it's true. And those people make me laugh. I get enjoyment watching them call me a liar and that I'm just making all this up. It's like, okay, because like I said, when 2019 came, the lockdown's just what I predicted happened to them. And then I laughed. It was so funny watching them all foam at the mouth and getting all fucking, oh my God, they're taking our rights. They took our, just like totally freaking the fuck out and stuff. It's like, well, I tried to tell you. You didn't listen. Whatever, man. Homelessness, smomelessness, right? Homelessness has nothing to do with anything. I'm telling you, I love it that people think homelessness has nothing to do with anything. The ignorance, it's so fucking hilarious to watch ignorant people fucking just fall, I mean, what else can I do but laugh? I could try and help the ignoramus, but then the ignoramus is like the cat in the hat. Like, get away from me, Sam I Am. I don't like green eggs and ham, I'm just Sam I Am saying, hey, you guys, look at this homeless thing, man. I mean, this looks like, hey, man, you might want to look into this some more. And then everybody's like, get away from me, Sam I Am. I hate you, Sam I Am. I don't like the homeless. Hey, that's not important, Sam I Am. Don't you realize that all white people are racist? It's always something. And so I'm like, oh, okay. But I keep trying. I'll be like, hey, are you sure you don't want to look into this? Because, the running theory that I'm kind of seeing here is that if people don't look at it, well, then the way they're treating the homeless, they're going to start treating people like you and me like that too. If we just don't talk about it or say nothing, just let it go on. Stay away from me, Sam I Am. I was okay. Sorry, man. Hey, Sam's a liar. He's spreading misinfo. He's an agent, you know. Okay, all right. Then it happens. Boom. Then they start, what they've been doing to the homeless is the same thing. They start locking everybody down, you know, infringing on your right to sit down and stand still, and, you know, infringing on your rights like they do the homeless. COVID lockdown, man. It's like, and then it's hilarity. Like, popcorn time. Where's the popcorn? While everybody else is stocking up on toilet paper, I'm fucking stocking up on popcorn and shit, dude. Because I'm like, this is, oh my god, look at this shit. But it never ends, you know. Never ends. You think this is over? Nah, I'm sorry, man. Again, let's go back to this again. Let's look at this. What is this trying to say to us here? You know. Okay, I don't know if you can see this. Imagine a world where it is illegal to sit down. Can you imagine a world where it is illegal to sit down? Could you survive if there were no place you were allowed to fall asleep? Could you? Could you survive if there were no place that you were allowed to fall asleep? Or how about to store your belongings? Or even just to stand still? Would you be able to survive? Well, for most of us, these scenarios seem unrealistic to the point of being ludicrous. But for homeless people across America, these circumstances are an ordinary part of daily life. You know? Is that a lie? Is the National Law Center lying about that? I guess it depends on who you ask. Like I said, I lived on the street for 10 years. And so I experienced all that. Yeah, to me, I'm like, dude, that's the most accurate description of what it's like to be homeless that I've ever seen in my life. Like, I was shocked when I saw it, like, no way. I mean, I couldn't believe that there was actually an accurate description of homelessness in America. And that's it. Okay? And the reason that I saw it like that is because I lived on the street for 10 years. I experienced all that. Okay? But not only that, then I did street outreach for the homeless service provider field for 10 years. So then I saw 10 more years of all just confirmation, years and years of confirmation that that's the truth. And so I tried to tell people, dude, look, this is the truth. And they all said that I'm a liar. They all said I'm a liar and that I'm just making up stories and, you know, living in the past, and I'm a narcissist. I'm just a narcissist. How dare you, you narcissist? You know? So, I don't know. But, so anyways. So, then, coincidentally, of course, a life-changing event took place with me about 2 years ago. And so it just it wasn't even worth it to talk about it anymore, the criminalization of homelessness anymore, because nobody believed me anyways. Just like that summary says, to most of us, this scenario seems unrealistic to the point of being ludicrous. So nobody's believing me anyways. It don't matter if it's true or not. It doesn't matter. Nobody believes it. Even after the lockdowns happen, they still don't believe it. All right. So it's like, what's the point of even doing the channel anymore? You know, this is why, you know, it's like, you know, I bring up that scene in Running Man where the guy's like, we'll break into the, you know, the satellites and then we can broadcast the truth. And then Arnold Schwarzenegger's character with the big cigar in his mouth starts laughing. And he's like, dude, the truth? I don't know if you've noticed, but the truth hasn't been very popular, you know, and that's hilarious. That's like hilarious. That is the most profound truth, way more profound truth than I've ever seen on any fucking YouTube, BitChute, Odyssey, Rumble channel. That is more true than anything I've ever seen. Is that scene in The Running Man where he says the truth? I don't know if you've noticed. I don't know what fucking planet you live on. The truth hasn't been very popular. You think the truth is popular? That's what, and everybody's brainwashed. Everybody thinks the truth is popular. Oh yeah, you know, the truther channels all over BitChute, they're just bringing us the truth. And I laughed at that. That's why I did my channel, because it was hilarious. I saw these truther channels, they're all a bunch of liars, and they're bringing in 6 figures a year with their shitty channels. And so I was like, dude, I'm just going to start a truther channel where I expose the homeless conspiracy. And of course, nobody's going to believe me because they want to listen to Richie from Boston and all these fucking shills and grifters and liars. It's all one big joke. You know, and that's why I always bring up that other scene from the movie The International, where the guy's like, this is what you need to know about the truth. There's what people want to hear. There's what people want to believe. There's everything else. Then there's the truth. Again, going back to that synopsis, is that true? That it's illegal for homeless people to sit down? It's illegal for them to stand still? It's illegal for them to fall asleep? Well, yeah, that is the truth. Is it true that for most of us, this is unbelievable, that we won't believe that that's the truth, even though it is? Well, yeah. I've been trying to tell people since 2007 or 2008, and nobody's ever believed me. 1 out of maybe 1,000 might be like, yeah, you know. But even then, they don't care. I'll be like, dude, then why were you voting for the liberals? The liberals fucking hate the homeless, bro. Oh, well, because Trump, anything but Trump, you know. Any means necessary. I was like, okay, whatever, man. I guess keep believing that liberal bullshit then, while they keep fucking torturing homeless people in California. It's like, whatever, I guess it's no big deal. Unbelievable, man. So, unbelievable. Perfect word. So I stopped doing the channel. I stopped doing that. It's like, why even try, dude? You know? There's a Willie Nelson song when the lyrics are perfect, where he says, a fool offers up reason. The wise don't even try. The wise don't even try to put out the truth, because the truth is that nobody wants the truth. Nobody does. Okay? So I stopped doing that. I was like, there ain't, whatever, you know. I mean, I stopped doing the channel anyways. I'll still talk about it on this channel. And a lot of the reasons is because it's very fascinating to me that this is really going on and nobody cares, because all anybody wants to talk about is the transhumanism agenda, or, you know, whatever, like all this wacky shit. Like, okay, whatever. Just forget about, you know, what I'm talking about. And then, you know, meanwhile, you know, here comes another lockdown. Oh, oops. What happened? Nobody knows. Nobody cares. It's a transhuman agenda. And so whatever, dude. So my whole channel is all, not anymore. Now my channel is my storyboard. And here again, storyboard's the same thing. Oh, I'm a liar. I'm making it up. I'm crazy. I'm a narcissist. You know. Yeah, okay. That's what's going on with my storyboard. Yep. Okay. So really, this channel is for entertainment purposes only. And I'm being honest. I'm not being hyperbolic. Because, see, the whole thing has been entertainment for me since I started doing a channel on YouTube back in 2016. It's entertainment. Because even though I'm telling the truth on my channel, I'm saying, dude, this is what's happening to the homeless, and they're coming for all of you next. And it's entertaining to me, because watching nobody believe me and everybody like get upset that I'm saying and calling me a liar and this and that, and then I keep doing the channel, averaging 3 or 4 videos a week for like 3 years. Then what happens in 2019? Boom, lockdowns. Like, well, that's what I've been saying, dude. I seen that coming. That's what I've been saying the whole time. All this shit they're doing to the homeless, they're gonna start coming after you, motherfuckers. And then lockdowns, boom, everybody's crying, everybody's whining and crying and foaming at the mouth and angry and all emotion. It's all emotional. It's like, I tried to tell you guys, but I'm just a crazy tinfoil hat wearing conspiracy theorist, so whatever, man. Just keep on trucking, baby, keep on trucking. You know, it's like, whatever, man. And then I continued the channel after that, and it really is for entertainment purposes. Even though I am telling the truth, I already know the deal with the truth. Is the truth isn't popular. So all these popular truther channels, they're all lying to you. That's why they're popular. The truth isn't popular. And so I was like, okay, just keep believing the truth is popular. Hilarious. It's hilarious, you know. And then that is the thing you need to know about the truth, is there's what people want to hear, transhumanism, whatever, it's civil wars coming, all this other shit. There's what people want to hear, all that. There's what people want to believe, transhumanism, civil war, genocide, all this. And then there's everything else, candy bars, marijuana, smoke 3 joints in the morning, DMT, Coachella, New Age DMT, ayahuasca groups, there's everything else. Then there's the truth. Yeah, nobody cares about the truth. That's what's been the joke the whole time. It is for entertainment purposes only. What I do is for entertainment purposes only. The entertainment is that all these people pretend they care about the truth. Nobody cares. And then when you tell the truth, nobody's listening. Nobody cares. And if you do tell the truth, they all call you a liar and a conspiracy theorist and that you're crazy and it's hilarious. And then sometime after, then a big fucking lockdown comes. It's like, well, that's what I was saying was coming the whole fucking time. And you all told me I was a liar and I was crazy. And so, so anyway, so now I'm doing the storyboard and it's the same thing. My storyboard is, the scenario of my storyboard is unbelievable to the point of being ludicrous. It's like, there's no way that this happened to this guy. He's a liar. He's crazy. He's a narcissist. He's a this. He's a that. He's a piece of shit. He's a liar. There's no way. It's unbelievable to the point of being ludicrous. There's no way. And it's like, yeah, okay. See, this is for entertainment purposes only. Like me fleshing out the storyboard. It's for entertainment, dude. It really is. Like, it's like I was saying, truth is stranger than fiction. You watch They Live, and the truth is all over in that movie. And it's just coincidence and irony that the whole movie They Live is about a homeless guy in a homeless camp with other homeless people, and then the stormtroopers come in and raid the homeless camp. That's all coincidence. That's all, yeah, sure, yeah, It's just irony and coincidence that the movie They Live, that's full of all this truth, just happens to be about a homeless guy with other homeless guys at a homeless camp that gets raided by fucking a police state group of stormtroopers. That's all just, that's not what it's about. It's about the Jays. That's what the movie They Live is about. I mean, it's just like, it's ridiculous. So yeah, my storyboard about this whole fucking crazy thing is for entertainment purposes only. This is why I'm referencing to watch the TV series Twin Peaks. Watch They Live. Like, this is entertainment. This is entertainment, man. This is straight up entertainment, Truth is stranger than fucking fiction. This is for entertainment purposes only.